The world, according to European eyes, in the days before 1492, was a puzzle with missing pieces. Maps were filled with blank expanses, their edges adorned with serpentine monsters and ominous warnings. While most saw these uncharted territories as threats, dark abysses where ships could vanish forever, a handful saw promise. In bustling markets and candlelit palaces, spices such as pepper, cinnamon, and cloves were traded more fiercely than gold. They transformed meals, symbolized status, and even forged alliances. Yet the heart of these treasures lay far away, in the east. The Ottomans, formidable gatekeepers of the Silk Road, charged dearly for passage. European merchants watched as their fortunes slipped away, blocked from the riches that could change their lives. Amid desperation and dreams, an idea surfaced. What if the sea itself might reveal a new road? The prospect of sailing west to reach the fabled lands of Asia seemed impossible to most. The shape of the world was debated, but Christopher Columbus, a Genoese navigator, was bold enough to ask, why not try? He spent years facing skepticism and ridicule, but finally he found an audience. The Spanish monarchs, hungry for power and intrigue, agreed to fund his venture. On August 3, 1492, 3 ships, the sturdy Santa Maria, the swift Pinta, and the nimble Nina, slipped from Spanish shores into unknown waters. Their hulls groaned with supplies and hope. The crew peered out, scanning for signs in the endless blue. They trusted their compass and the stars, but every mile away from land tested their resolve. Days became weeks. Anxiety brewed in whispers and glances. Some sailors imagined they had strayed too far, only to be swallowed by the ocean's mysteries. Others kept faith, counting the stars and measuring the winds. As provisions dwindled and tempers frayed, Columbus tightened his grip on discipline and determination. On a night heavy with silence, the cry broke, "Land!" In those dawn hours of October 12, 1492, they beheld an island shimmering in the Caribbean sun, lush, unfamiliar, thrumming with life. Columbus, convinced he was in Asia, set foot on a world uncharted by European maps. What followed was a chain reaction across continents. Trade routes shifted, cultures collided, and empires spread. The age of exploration had begun, propelled by ambition as much as faith, by greed as much as courage. Blank spaces vanished from maps. Places once imagined only as myths became destinations. From this voyage, humanity was forced to rethink its boundaries. The sea had not been the end of the world, but the beginning. Columbus's journey was a leap that changed what people believed about geography, possibility, and themselves. Where others saw peril, a few found opportunity, and the story of exploration moved from legend to history.